All right, for homework 9, 8, I'm gonna have you copy this work onto that handout I gave you, and then write down the 3 words to show me that you listened. First word already is wave, wave. Here we go. So for this, know 5, 7, 9, definitely an arithmetic sequence. Know that that first number given, that's the first term. This is the second term. This is the third term. If I want you to find the 0 term, you would be going to the left. Hopefully you can see that this is going up by 2. That's what I'm going to use to continue the pattern. That 2 number is called my common difference. It means that's the difference between each y number. Common difference. All right, I could use that common difference to keep filling in the table. Find my 4th one, take that 9, 9 plus 2, 11. That's the recursive pattern in action. Find that 5th one, take that 11, add 2, that gives me 13. The problem is though, when you start to use and have to find numbers in the sequence that are way ahead, like maybe the 34th, because you can't just keep adding 2s. That would take way too long using the recursive pattern to get all the way to the 34th term. You could use that number to go backwards. Take that 5 right here, subtract 2, gives me the y-intercept or the 0 term. Know that all of these, this is the function at the 0 term. This is the function at the first. This is the function at the second. The function when I plug in 3. The function when I plug in 4 gets spit out 11. The function when I plug in 5 gets spit out 13. I want you to be able to quickly write the recursive formula if they're asking for it, which is f of x. Any term is found by using the 1 before it plus that common difference number 2. So if I wanted the recursive function, there it is. I'm not asking you to use it, but if I ask you to list it, there it is. The explicit though, that's a little more important to me for this one. I want you to see that, yeah, you could use f of x equals that 2 number always in front of x, that rate of change, that common difference number, plus that y-intercept number. Or I want you to think I could use not the f0 term. 3 is the function at the 0 term. That's what that is, because remember, you could always dx plus the function at the 0 term. That's what that 3 is right there. Oops, let's do that in green. I want you to also see that you could use that first term, which is that 5 instead. So if I wanted to use that one, I would still use my 2, but since I'm shifting to the right 1 step to get to the first term, I got to write this x minus 1, and then I put that 5 inside there. And even though these look different, they really are equivalent. If I take it and distribute this 2, that gives me 2x minus 2 plus 5. And if I combine that minus 2 and that 5, you could see that is the same exact function as this. That's why plugging in any number into this one will give you the same answer, because they're equivalent. So I want you to know that. So if I wanted to plug in the 34th, I could either plug in 34 right here. Second word is curl. Curl. I could plug in my 34 right here, times it by 2, and then add that to 3, and I'll show you how the other one gives you the same answer as well. So 2 times 34 is 68, plus 3 tells me that when I plug in 34, it gives me 71. If I wanted to plot that coordinate, that's the coordinate 34 for x, and then 71 really for y, but we're not using the y anymore, f of x. If I plugged it into this one, same thing would work. Watch. If I plug in 34 here, got my 2 plugging in 34 right here. That will have me find the 34th term is not 2 times 34, but 2 times 33. And that gives me the 34th term is 66 plus 5, which gives me that same answer, of course, 71. I want you to also see if I wanted to use different numbers, you could, but we don't use these. These are a little bit more redundant. If I want to use the second term 7, I would have to use x minus 2 plus 7. And again, I could though, because again, if you distribute this, guess what? You get the same exact answer as all the other ones. It just tells you you could use each of these. But our main shift is going to be just shifting to the first term. So either you could use the 0 term or you could use the first term. Either answer gives you the same answer in the end. All right, the third word is green. Green. All right, good luck. Hopefully this helps. I'm in my room every day, lunch or break. Help you with your grade, help you with the math. Good luck.